Now, from what I've been seeing on TikTok, this man is saying that he accidentally got set up and his friend passed away. But then the girl who set him up was talking cold on her Facebook, but I couldn't catch it because she set her stuff to private. Then the mama of the slain came out and I was like, this might be a quick little TikTok story time. So what's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the Just Case and Brent. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Case and Brent. If you are new to the channel, come on, welcome in. We're known as the Jaberhood and we're a community of individuals who like to get online and we like to see what everybody else is talking about. And if that sounds like you, if you like to be nosy, if you got a little bit of shade missing out of your window because you be looking outside seeing what they're doing in the parking lot and whatnot, then you should go ahead and subscribe to the Jaberhood. And if you're already a member of the Jaberhood, what's up? I know we love TikTok stories. So when I seen this, I thought two things. One, I think he was gay and he was trying to hide it by messing with a whole lot of women. Two, I think if he would have just lived in who he was, his friend wouldn't have got hurt. That's what I'm saying. So let's get into it and let me know what you think. Let's go.
Detectives say it happened around 1 this morning on Town Point Road near the intersection with Churchland Boulevard. That's where we find 10 Your Side's Kiana Patterson.
So Kiana, what can you tell?
Well, police say a person died here at the scene before that person could be rushed to the hospital, and they are calling this a homicide investigation. We also know another man was rushed to the hospital with very serious injuries. He may not survive.
And it was the night of my homeboy funeral. So boom, we leave the funeral. Now, we go back to my crib, and it was this young lady who I've dealt with multiple times, and she just kept blowing my phone up. So I'm like, it's weird, 'cause I ain't talked to her in a long time, but I'm like, I know what she want. You feel what I'm saying? So she come over there, right? Now, this is where it got weird. She don't drive, so I always either pick her up or I Uber her. So this one particular night, she drove, so she say. So boom, everything normal. She come in the house, my homeboy on the couch. So then she proceeds to say, I'm hungry. So if she hungry, of course I'ma feed her. So boom, we go to McDonald's. Well, before we even get to McDonald's, we get in the car. So I felt strange. So I'm like, what car did you drive? Where did you park at? Because they tow around here. They don't tow, but still. So she pointed at the neighbor's car. So I'm never home for real. So I don't know who cars who, this, that, and the third. So my thing is, I done seen this car a bunch of times, but I wasn't too sure because I ain't never home. So all right, cool. She's in the car. I say, hold on, let me go upstairs. I gotta grab some money. I didn't go grab money. I went and switched my gun to a bigger gun. Boom, red flag.
Did you hear? So I had went out there and I said, let me go get my guns because you know what, like, I ain't about to let no bitch run up on me. You feel me? Like, bitch, you feel me? Do you hear it? Because I hear it. And also, let me say this too. I have had the blessing of dealing with men who come from working outside, and they sometimes have to come with some tools on them, and they always set it down, and I always understand. And if you're the type of woman who has dealt with that, then you know what you know. Him being like, he felt like she was acting weird upon her driving to his house as opposed to him Ubering her there, then him all of a sudden wanting to get his tool on him. I'm like, boy, you must not really be doing what you be trying to tell them you be outside doing, because the ones I know be ready, you know?
When I knew I had to switch the gun, I said to my eye, so you gotta go. So boom, I go upstairs, switch my gun, come back to the car. We get in the car. She just texting. So I'm like, she texting a lot, but I noticed that every time we go to a stop sign, a light, she sent a text. So it's like, it's the whole time what she doing is she letting us know let them know where we at, type shit. So boom, we get back to the crib. So where I was staying at, you gotta go upstairs, then you gotta go to the door, one of those complexes. So we get out the car. I'm looking around because I'm like, something cool. So my mind like, man, shoot this bitch. But maybe I'm just paranoid, you feel what I'm saying? So I get upstairs, walking up the steps. I heard, you know what it is. So boom. I'm thinking my homeboy that's in the house. I'm thinking he joking. So cool. I heard, oh, you think I'm playing? So I said, oh, I turn around. Boom. It's 4 niggas. Gun up. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. This shit real. So I say, damn, y'all got me. I look, buddies ain't had no mask on, like a dumbass. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got a Drake. That's a big gun. So it's 4 of them. So I'm like, I can knock 2 of these niggas, but the other 2 gonna find me the fuck up. So boom, they like, where the money at? So my homeboy in the house, I'm like, damn, I know this nigga in the house. So cool. This is the bad part. My homeboy was a heavy set nigga, so he had this, whatever you call it, narcolepsy, where you could just go to sleep at any time. He in the house, sleep on the couch. So boom, I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to yell, thinking like, buddy gonna hear me and come help me type shit. So boom, the moment I turn around and I'm like, damn, y'all got me. She says, oh, raises her hand. Them niggas split like the Red Sea. And she walked right on down and I ain't see her no more. So boom, they like, oh, don't tell me I ain't coming for nothing. So I'm like, bro, I ain't here, bro. Ain't nothing here. And I'm just being loud, thinking my homeboy gonna hear me. So boom.
So many issues. This is why I say do not mess with these dudes nowadays who say they really out here toting it and doing what they got to do to get by and don't want to get no 9 to 5, but they want to be in the streets because they're this fucking dumb. He is so stupid as to not pay attention to his spidey senses tingling that this bitch was about to set up not only him but his homeboy because he wanted to get his wet. Damn, yo, in the booty hole that you so choose. Stop trying to be a straight man. On top of that, he really ain't this dude. You really do not know how to defend your territory. So why even bring the bitch back there? Pay attention to your spidey senses and go with them on first instinct. That is so sickening that he can't protect his homeboy, the person who he lives with, the person who pays bills with him. You know, it's heartbreaking.
Next thing I know, I heard, wow. I'm standing up. I'm like, what the fuck? My homeboy died, and this was all the night of my other homeboy funeral. All right, so I heard boom. I look around. I'm on the ground. So I couldn't feel none of my body. So all I heard is the door get kicked in and a bunch of shooting. So me knowing my homeboy really get active, so I'm not worried about it. I'm like, yeah, he probably done heard all this shit while I was outside. Because it happened right in front of my door. So boom, I heard a bunch of shooting. It get quiet. I think I went to sleep because I ain't heard nobody leave out the house or none of that. So I take a little minute. I open my eyes. I get up. So boom.
Am I tripping or are you hearing what I'm hearing? He is saying, oh, my homeboy has narcolepsy, so he doesn't wake up. So I knew he couldn't hear me. Then I'm yelling for him and I knew he's one of the ones who told him. So then I know he's going to protect me. Did she set him up or did y'all set him up?
I guess all the shooting, they shot the lights out and shit like that. But I could see my homeboy on the couch. So I go sit right beside him, but it's pitch black. So I'm like, yo, we good? This and the third, da-da-da-da-da. Cool. So I'm like, you know what? I know I'm shot, but I don't really get that I'm shot. Boy, you need help. So boom, I get up,
so
I go walk in my room because I'm like, shit, as African American people, when you get hurt, your mama tell you, hey, go lay down. So that's what my mind like, oh, let me just go lay down real quick. So I'm walking into the room, I throw up. So it's on my throw up, it's just a bunch of blood and the inside or whatever I ate, this and the third. So soon I throw up, I drop, right? So boom, my eyes closed, I'm sleeping. So I started talking to myself, I'm like, damn, oh shit, I'm shot. I'm good though, I'm just tired, let me just lay down. So I started saying to myself, damn, this shit feels so good. Not telling anybody to get shot or anything, but I was so comfortable on the floor, it felt like I ain't been asleep in 10 years. And motherfucking, somebody gave me a blanket, some water, I felt amazing. That's the best feeling I ever felt. So if y'all
Oh, that's what drugs will do, you fucking dumbass, stupid ass bitch. Stop trying to sit up here and paint it as, oh, I was getting ready to go to the pearly gates and it felt so good because life has been so hard on me. No, you were on drugs, nigga. And you set up your own homeboy. Before this motherfucker to come on here, sit up here, tell the story, profit off of it when homeboy has already been buried. This is not your story to tell. This man is dead. Are you out of your fucking mind? And then to tell people it felt good to be shot. I don't know nobody, and I know a couple of people, homeboys and homegirls, who have gotten shot. They don't say it feels good at any point, even with the drugs and stuff. Once they get like their shit sewn up, or they get the rod in their leg, or whatever the case may be, they don't say it feels good to now have to operate with a new utensil in your body. They don't say none of that shit. They say, oh, why did I do that? Why did I go here? Why did I? So I don't believe none of the shit that this nigga's saying. He just saying shit.
I was wondering why when people be getting shot and dying, they just can't keep their eyes open. It feels so good that you don't want to open your eyes.
No.
So I'm laying down, then I'm like, damn, this shit feel good. I can do this forever. When I said that to myself, I said, yo, I'm fucking dying. So cool. I see myself on some weird shit. I could see myself on the ground. I was on the ground. I was in this pitch black room, and there was a light coming over me. So boom. Next thing I know, I hear, all right, story time about how I got set up, shot, my homeboy died with me, and this was all the night on my...
I had to keep on cutting out this part because this stupid ass boy would go for like 2 minutes and then go back and say the whole entire intro. Don't nobody feel like hearing that shit. Just say the story. And this really could have been just in 2 videos. This motherfucker cut it up into 1.5 minutes.
The homeboy funeral. So boom, I'm on the ground in the room.
You're dying.
I can see myself. It's pitch black. Then I heard again, get up. So I'm like, man, all right, 5 more minutes. And then I just hear, I'm talking about the loudest voice I ever heard in my fucking life. Get up! Boom. Instantly, I got up. I can't feel my body. So I'm like, all right. I'm walking. So I'm like, damn, I think my homeboy hurt. So goddamn, I'm gonna just let him chill. I'm gonna go get us some help. So
what?
I go outside, and I'm like, I can't feel my body. What the fuck? I can't feel nothing.
Hurry up.
So I'm like, all right, let me, my homeboy hurt. I gotta keep knocking. Dude. Then the more I knocked, the weaker that motherfucking knock was getting. So it's like, wait, boom. So I'm like, damn, I guess it's just how it go. Like, you feel me? Like, when you get money, you know what come with it. So like, damn, nah, I mean, this how it goes. So the only thing I'm thinking about is cool, but it's like, damn, I'm really dying, and this ain't the...
At this point, obviously, homeboy is passed. This is such a long time of him going into another room, feeling like, is this me? Is this we? Is this us? And now he done walked through the whole damn neighborhood trying to go find help. Now he went to the door to find help, but he feels so weak to knock on the damn door, but he felt so liberated to be dying. He was like, oh, this feels good. We're talking about all this extra shit about himself. Please stay off the internet.
I'm trying to go. I can't breathe. My heart. Did you get the safe yet? So I'm like, you know what? Let me go get it. So magically, I go get a safe. I put a little bit of money in there, probably about 60 grand, 50, 60 grand, some shit. And I go take it to my homegirl house. Cool, back on topic. So I close my eyes, I get myself together, I'm laying down. And I'm like, yo, you know what? And you feel me? Like, I'm just talking to myself, damn, I can't go no more. But my homeboy in the house, I just hope somebody come get him. Somebody gotta come get my homeboy. I gotta make sure he good. I got to. So I close my eyes and I hear the ambulance come. So they come, I'm laying on the ground. They like, what's your name? So I'm like, Cumante. They asking my date of birth, this and the third. Do I know what the day is? All that. I say, they're like, so I'm like, hey, wait, my homeboy in the house. Get my homeboy. They like, no, we got him. He's good. So they bring the little stretcher thing to put you on, and I wouldn't get up there because I'm like, no, my homeboy in the house. As long as I can still talk to you, I'm smooth. Go get my homeboy. So I just won't go in. Go get my homeboy out the house. That man shot up probably. Go get him. So boom. They like, and then they go to the ambulance, get the second stretcher thing out. So I'm like, let him ride with me. So the moment I say that, they put the little thing over my face. So I'm like, I remember going like this, and then I went to sleep. So next thing I know, my homeboy died, and it was the night of my other homeboy funeral. So boom, they put the thing over my face. I go to sleep. I did 2 surgeries, 3 surgeries, something. So I woke up, I had a tube down my throat. So I woke up instantly, I'm freaking out. What the fuck, where I'm at? So they pulled the tube out. They split my stomach open, a whole lot of other stuff. So I'm in there, this is my 4th day
Why do y'all think they pumped his stomach? Because he had drugs in his system, and the way to get him from ODing was to pump this stupid ass nigga's stomach.
Homeboy.
And that's why he had the thing down his throat. Now I don't know if that's exactly why they had to cut his stomach open, but if I had to guess, I think that would be why. Because his story, it really sounds like a lot of hallucinations. I went, I got a safe, and then I did this. Then I knocked on the neighbor's door and I did this. Like, nah.
Yeah. So they kept saying he downstairs. So all right, a couple more days go past. I'm like, hey, where my homeboy at? Where my homeboy? They're like, oh, he downstairs. He tried to come up here, but you was asleep. And that's what all the nurses and doctors and everybody telling me. So I get my phone and I call my little homeboy and I'm like, hey, what you doing? So he picked up. He was in a suit. So I'm joking, hey, when you start going to church, this, that, and the third. So he was like, what you mean? So I'm like, nigga, ain't you at church? He's like, yeah, but why you say that? What you mean? So he like, oh, nobody told you. Nobody told me what? He flipped the camera. It's my homeboy laying in the casket that they told me was downstairs the whole time. So basically, that's how I found out he had died. So if you go back to the second part when I was telling y'all that I was talking to him on the couch, once I got myself together, I realized he was never talking back. He was already gone instantly. And that's what once I found out he was gone, they had asked.
That's how I know he was on drugs. Am I right, y'all?
I had asked the nurses and all that, what happened? And they was like, nah, he got shot 6 times in the chest and he died on impact. So, more of the story, man, y'all gotta move smart. If you feel like the girl about to set you up or somebody about to set you up, knock them off right. And it was the night of my other homeboy funeral. Alright, so the smartest thing to do, because everybody keeps saying, oh, why didn't you call 911? If you are robbing somebody, it's for y'all. The first thing you're gonna say is, give me the gun. Now I know y'all probably say, why would you give them the gun? If it's 4 guns versus one of you, you can get 3 people. One of them is gonna light you up. Secondly, they're gonna take the phone along with whatever else is on you. So that's why 911 wasn't called. But the neighbor downstairs called 911.
So this is the girl's page that I said is all on private that
So pretty, my baby.
set them up. And you know how whenever you watch someone's stories, you could tell when they're talking shit toward a situation. That's kind of what she was doing in this whole entire thing. Well, in her stories as of late, talking about hitting a lick in order to make her money, how she deserves to have the finer things because she's willing to sacrifice whatever in order to get to the top. And I understood, okay, girl, you're trying to make subliminals as to what you did. But I don't know why these children are playing around as if the law isn't going to happen, as if we don't have CCTV. You feel me? Like, and as if God does not exist and they're gonna have this long life with no issues once you knock over a nigga. Come on now.
Y'all don't see me up here very often, but I'm coming live today.
And this is the mother of the young man who passed.
To counteract and do some correction to a live that went viral yesterday concerning my son KJ. Cramonte, for 4 years now, you have lied to me about my son. I have asked you, you came to me, to Charlotte, to tell me, to ask me for forgiveness about my son's death because you knew then that you knew who killed him and wouldn't say nothing. But yet now, 4 years later, you trying to profit off of my son's death when all the time it was your fault why he got killed.
Yeah.
They wasn't after my child. They was after you.
Yes.
You knew they was coming for you, and you knew my son was a protector. And you figured if my son was there with you, he would protect you. But I thank God that he was asleep. He did not suffer. But you suffered. And you are still suffering right to this day. That's why you're doing that live trying to gain money, because you are a conniving, sneaking, dishonest individual, a child that my son took under his wing when nobody else would give you a chance, when nobody in Lakeland High School and Suffolk liked you, when you was going to the alternative school because of your behavior. My son was the only one who came to you, took you under his wing as his little brother, and I invited you to go places with him, to hang out with him, and you know what I'm talking about, because that's when he had a black BMW. See, my son didn't start off with nothing. He always started out with something.
So I did think that dude that told this whole story ended up getting got, but unfortunately he has not, as well as the young lady. The young lady and her friend have appeared online and they're pretty much laughing about it. I'm going to put a link in the description box from the family YouTube channel. He is a very prominent true crime figure when it comes to YouTube, and he's always focusing on people of color true crime, which I really love, and he's really fine whenever he does come on camera. If you want to watch the dolls video, it is going to be on his page. Go ahead, check out the description box. Let me say this, make sure you watch the company you keep. Never be so desperate to get nothing that you invite somebody into your home and they could do something to you. Always go with your instincts. Always trust your gut. Don't never doubt it, because you ain't no dummy. You know exactly what you feel, so go with it. I have been the Just Casey Brand. I am so thankful that you guys have tuned in. Make sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, share it with a friend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.